everyone! Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I am so excited because we're diving into something that is going to change your weeknight dinner game forever. One-pot pasta. I know, it sounds almost too good to be true, right? Cooking pasta, sauce, and all the delicious goodies together in just one single pot? But I promise you, it's a real thing, and it's absolutely magical. The best part? It means way less mess to deal with afterward. We're talking fewer dishes to wash, a super easy cleanup, and all of that amazing flavor gets locked right into the pasta as it cooks. It's a total win-win. I've been experimenting with so many different flavors, and I've narrowed it down to my top 3 favorite one-pot wonders to share with you all today. Each one is totally unique, but they all share that same simple, no-fuss method. We are going to be making a classic and fresh tomato basil pasta that just screams summer. Then, we'll whip up a super luscious and creamy mushroom and spinach version that's the ultimate comfort food. And for all my fellow spice lovers out there, we're making a Desi-style Spicy Chicken Pasta with a kick that is just out of this world. So, if you're ready to say goodbye to that mountain of pots and pans and hello to some seriously delicious and easy meals, then you're in the right place. Grab your favorite pot and let's get this pasta party started. I can't wait to show you how simple and fun these are to make. We're going to have so much fun cooking together. Let's do it! Alright, first up is a recipe that is so simple, so fresh, and just so good. It's our one-pot tomato basil pasta. This is the perfect dish for when you're craving something light but still super satisfying. It seriously tastes like sunshine in a bowl. The beauty of this recipe is in its simplicity. We're using ingredients that you probably already have in your pantry and fridge. We have some beautiful cherry tomatoes, fresh basil that smells incredible, a little bit of garlic, onion, and of course, our pasta. I'm using spaghetti for this one, but you could totally use linguine or fettuccine, whatever you love. So let's get started. The first step is to get everything into our pot. And when I say everything, I mean everything. We're going to add our uncooked spaghetti right in, don't break it, just let it lay in there. Then, we'll slice our cherry tomatoes in half and toss them in, along with some thinly sliced garlic and a little bit of chopped onion. The aroma is already starting to build and we haven't even turned on the heat yet. This is what I love about one-pot meals. It feels like you're building a masterpiece layer by layer, all in one place. It's like a little cooking adventure in a pot. Next up, we need our liquid. This is the magic part. The pasta is going to cook directly in the sauce, which means it's going to absorb all of those amazing fresh flavors. We're going to pour in some vegetable broth and a little bit of water. This will create a beautiful light sauce. Then a drizzle of good quality olive oil for richness, a pinch of salt, a little black pepper, and maybe a tiny pinch of red pepper flakes if you want just a little bit of warmth. That's it! Everything is in the pot, ready to go. It's almost too easy, you guys. Now we just pop this onto the stove, bring it to a boil, and then reduce the heat to a simmer. We'll give it a good stir every now and then, just to make sure the pasta doesn't stick together. You'll see the liquid start to reduce and thicken, creating this gorgeous glossy sauce that coats every single strand of spaghetti. The tomatoes will break down and become super soft and sweet. It takes about 10 to 12 minutes, which is just enough time to set the table or, scroll through your phone for a bit. Hee. Once the pasta is perfectly al dente and most of the liquid has been absorbed, we're ready for the final touch. This is what takes it from great to absolutely amazing. We're going to turn off the heat and stir in a whole bunch of fresh basil leaves. The residual heat will wilt them just enough to release their incredible fragrance. Oh my gosh, the kitchen smells divine right now. I also love to finish it with a generous sprinkle of grated Parmesan cheese. Look at that, a beautiful, delicious meal all made in one pot. It's vibrant, it's fresh, and it's ready to eat. Okay, you guys, if comfort food had a picture in the dictionary, it would be this next recipe. Get ready for our creamy mushroom and spinach one-pot pasta. This one is for those days when you just need a big, warm hug in a bowl. It's so rich, so luscious, and the combination of earthy mushrooms with fresh spinach is just a classic. What I love about this dish is how it feels so decadent and fancy, but it's secretly one of the easiest things you'll ever make. The secret? We create the creamy sauce right in the same pot as the pasta cooks. No separate saucepan needed. For this creamy dream, we're starting with some beautiful mushrooms. I'm using cremini mushrooms because they have a wonderful deep flavor, but white button mushrooms would work great too. We'll slice them up, along with some more of our good friends, garlic and onion. For the pasta, I'm choosing fettuccine this time. I feel like those wide, flat noodles are just perfect for catching all of the creamy, delicious sauce. But again, you do you. Use whatever pasta shape makes you happy. That's the best part about cooking, making it your own. Let's get this pot on the stove. We'll start by adding a little butter and olive oil to our pot over medium heat. Once the butter is all melty and bubbly, we'll toss in our onions and mushrooms. We want to cook them for a few minutes until the onions are soft and the mushrooms have released their liquid and started to get all golden brown and gorgeous. This step is super important because it builds a deep, savory flavor base for our entire dish. Then, we'll add our minced garlic and cook for just another minute until it's fragrant. Oh my gosh, the smell is already making me so hungry. Now for the one-pot magic. We're going to add our uncooked fettuccine right on top of those yummy mushrooms. Then, we pour in our liquids. For this recipe, we're using a mix of vegetable broth and milk to get that super creamy texture. You could also use half and half or even a splash of heavy cream at the end if you're feeling extra indulgent. We'll season it with salt, pepper, and a little pinch of nutmeg. Nutmeg and creamy sauces are best friends, I promise. It just adds a little something special. We'll bring it all to a boil, then reduce to a simmer and let it cook. Just like before, we'll stir it occasionally to make sure nothing sticks. As the fettuccine cooks, the starches from the pasta will release into the liquid, naturally thickening the sauce into something incredibly creamy and velvety. It's like a little science experiment happening right in your pot. When the pasta is just about al dente, it's time for the final two ingredients. We're going to stir in a big handful of fresh spinach, which will wilt down in seconds, adding a beautiful pop of green color and some extra nutrients. And finally, some grated Parmesan cheese to make it extra cheesy and delicious. Look at that silky, creamy sauce clinging to every noodle. It's absolute perfection. Alright everyone, it's time to turn up the heat. For our final recipe, we are taking a trip around the world with this Desi-style Spicy Chicken One-Pot Pasta. This dish is for all of you who love bold, exciting flavors. It's a fusion dish that combines the comfort of Italian pasta with the vibrant aromatic spices of South Asian cuisine, and it is seriously one of the most delicious things I have ever made. It's got a little bit of a kick, a whole lot of flavor, and it all comes together in, you guessed it, just one pot. This is the perfect way to spice up your dinner routine. The heart and soul of this recipe are the spices. We are using a beautiful blend of turmeric for that gorgeous golden color, cumin for earthiness, coriander for a citrusy warmth, and of course, some red chili powder for that kick of heat. We're also using ginger and garlic paste, which is a staple in Desi cooking and adds so much depth. For our protein, I have some bite-sized pieces of chicken breast. And for the pasta, I'm going with penne, because those little tubes are perfect for catching all the spicy, savory sauce. It's going to be amazing! Let's get cooking. We'll start by heating some oil in our pot. First, we'll add our chicken pieces and cook them until they're lightly browned on all sides. We don't need to cook them all the way through just yet because they'll finish cooking with the pasta. Once they have some nice color, we'll take them out and set them aside for a moment. In that same pot, we'll add a little more oil and then our chopped onions. We'll cook them until they're soft and translucent. Then add our ginger and garlic paste and cook for another minute until it's super fragrant. Your kitchen is about to smell incredible. Now, it's time for those beautiful spices. We'll add the turmeric, cumin, coriander and red chili powder right into the pot and toast them for about 30 seconds. This step is called blooming the spices, and it really wakes them up and makes their flavors so much more intense. Next, we'll add a can of crushed tomatoes, our uncooked penne pasta, and the chicken back into the pot. Give it all a good stir to make sure everything is coated in those amazing spices. My mouth is already watering just thinking about it. Finally, we pour in our chicken broth, making sure the pasta is fully submerged. We'll bring the whole thing to a boil, then cover the pot, reduce the heat and let it simmer away. The pasta will cook, the chicken will become tender and juicy, and all those spices will meld together to create the most incredible rich sauce. After about 15 minutes, we'll take the lid off. The pasta should be perfectly cooked. To finish it off and give it a fresh, bright flavor, we'll stir in a handful of chopped fresh cilantro. Just look at the color of this dish. It's so vibrant and inviting. This is a one-pot meal that truly packs a punch. And there you have it. 3 incredible, delicious and super easy one-pot pasta recipes. Wasn't that so much fun? I just love that we can create such different and amazing meals with one simple technique. From the fresh and classic tomato basil to the rich and comforting creamy mushroom, all the way to the bold and spicy chicken pasta, there's truly something for every mood and every palate. The best part is knowing that cleanup will be an absolute breeze. More time for eating and relaxing, and less time scrubbing pots and pans. That's a philosophy I can definitely get behind. Now for the hardest part of the entire video, the taste test. Let's see. So fresh. The basil and tomato taste like summer. Oh wow, that is so luscious and cozy. It's like a warm blanket. Ooh yes, the spice is perfect. It has a nice kick but is so full of flavor. Honestly, I can't pick a favorite. They are all so good in their own way. The tomato basil is perfect for a light lunch. The creamy mushroom is ultimate comfort food. And the spicy chicken is for when you want an adventure. I really hope you guys enjoyed cooking along with me today, and that you're inspired to try one-pot cooking in your own kitchen. I would absolutely love to see your creations. So if you make one of these recipes, be sure to take a picture and tag me on social media. Let me know which one was your favorite in the comments down below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to subscribe for more yummy recipes. Bye everyone!